Hello, and good morning. So I'm sitting here in my chair. It's been raining out, and I'm going through the comment sections. Let me turn this up, and I'm sure that you have felt this also yourself. Um, it's never good enough. It's never good enough for some people, and if you're like me, you have heard this from time to time in your life. Hello, Applebrooks. I had a hard time getting on here. It wouldn't let me connect even though I have a perfect connection. It must be this subject matter right here. It did not want to connect. I had to turn my phone off and everything. I guess it's never good enough. That's why they didn't want me to connect. So, good morning. Look at this little bird. Well, it was flying around right there, you all. It's been raining here. And it's all right. Yeah, I go through the comment section in the morning. I just like to get on here and look at them. And then this individual says, why do you repeat yourself? It makes you look slow. So I clicked into that name, and it tells how many people comment on your section, on your YouTube channel, how many comments individuals do. And then a comment before that, you are so vain. There's like 40 some odd comments made on this channel. And yeah, but that one, never good enough. And I thought, well, if I'm never good enough, then why are you watching me? Why do you want to watch somebody who's never good enough in your opinion? That's what I'm sitting there thinking. So, yeah. So the comment's not there, neither is the individual. I've taken care of that, but I thought, it's a phrase that people do not say at times to you, but you get the message. Even though they don't say those exact words, you're never good and it's not good enough. You know what they mean because you can never please people like that. Well, I'm not here to please everybody, and it's impossible to please everybody. No matter what you do, no matter what it is in life you're saying, no matter how you look, no matter if your personality is different or the same, it is never good enough. And those type of people, they're not happy. They're not happy. And it really doesn't have anything to do with you. They're just not happy on the inside with them, with themselves. And that's okay. That's how they are. But, it's not going to change me on the inside. I'm not going to change Gina in order to fit someone else's opinion or perception of me. And I would encourage you, don't change either. What you are doing right now, Tisha Marie, thank you. What you're doing in this life, with how you are, I want you to know that you are good enough. It doesn't matter what other people think. You're free to be yourself, your genuine self. See, that's the difference. You're genuine. You're free to be you. I'm free to be me. And you don't have to change for nobody. You don't. Because the moment you have to change in order to be somebody that somebody else likes, you're no longer free. Your spirit's no longer free. You can't be your authentic self. Then you become a fake person. And you can't live with a fake person on the inside of you. You can't. You're going to be a very miserable person if you try to be that fake person that these people who aren't happy with themselves, you're going to be miserable just like them. So don't do it, you all. I'm not going to do it, but you've heard that phrase before within your mind when you do things that people, it's always something wrong. It's always a fault finding that people have when they see anything you do or anything that you say. Earthly awakening. Hello. Yeah. So yeah, I like to repeat myself at times. That's part of my personality at times. I like to do that. Am I slow? Maybe in some people's opinion, like that person, maybe they're too slow to catch on to my personality, but that's all right. It is quite all right, you all. It is. I am different. I am unique. You are different. You are unique, okay? You are unique. Don't change one single thing about you. That's why people like you. That's why people love you, because you are yourself. You're not trying to be someone else that you are not. And I'm sure if you look around you, you have people in your life right now who love you just because you are you, and they wouldn't change one single thing about you. See, that's what it is. They wouldn't change one single thing. And it's good to have people like that around you, encircling you in your small circle, because we need people like that who accept us for who we are, who build us up and don't tear us down. You need people like that in your life in this day and age. You do. And you need to tune out all the other negativeness. Those people who it's never good enough, you need to tune them out. That's what I do. But I will speak about that because it's a good example of how people are. And you don't need stumbling blocks like that in this lifetime. You don't need those stumbling blocks. If anything, you need to push them out of the way and learn and grow from it and become an even better version of yourself. That's what I let it do. I become a better version of me, and it makes me stronger on the inside. I just look at that as opportunities for me to grow and to become more bolder on the inside with my spirit. And I'm sure that you can do the same. You can. Don't let it make you go downward spiraling, because no, if it's going to do anything, you let it build you up, okay? You let it build you up, give you the strength that you need on the inside to speak up if you need to speak up, to stand up if you need to stand up, and to just bring out those parts of your personalities that you might have suppressed. You bring them out. Bring them out, because that is you. That's the whole you. Don't bring part of you into your relationships. You should be able to bring the whole you in your relationships. People should accept you for who you are on the inside, okay? They should. And I think that's probably about it. But yes, for some people it's never good enough, and it's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to change who I am just to be good enough for them, because I know people like that. You will never ever be good enough for someone like that. You would have to be them, a replica of them, and still you wouldn't be good enough, because they find fault with their own self. So yeah, see, that it's just like a vicious circle. You would have to go around into a vicious circle over and over and over again. But that's quite all right, you all. That is quite all right. I wasn't going to get on here. I thought I'm just going to drink my little cup of tea and sit out here with the birds, because it is nice. And then I thought, well, I might look at the YouTube comments, is what I thought. You can see the sun peeking through over here. Let me get up. You can see the sun peeking through. Look at, well, Gina, honey, can you find it? Yeah, I can see it. It's just peeking right through those clouds, those rain clouds. And it's nice to see the sun. Like that song, Here Comes the Sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. And it is all right, you all. It is all right. The sun shines through the clouds in life. It does. And yeah, even on the darkest night, you can have some light into your darkness. That's right. Shatter that darkness. So I'm going to go. You all have a wonderful rest of your day. And let me say this now. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. And have a wonderful day. And don't change nothing about you. Don't change anything about you. You just continue to be you, and I'll continue to be me. Okay? That's right. Apple Brooks, thank you for moderating, and thank you all for being on here. I hope you have a wonderful day, because I'm going to have a wonderful day. Yes, and hopefully I will see you later. Love you.